Hello everyone, welcome to Public Speaking Hybrid Version. This is where we have crossed the genetics of public speaking with the genetics of the internet. And we've created a hybrid, a new being, a chimera, if you will, of two different things that probably should not interact. Well, actually, they should interact, and they do interact quite well. This class, even though it's public speaking, it's not going to be your traditional college public speaking class. All of our assignments, even though we do meet in person once a week on Mondays, all of our assignments will be done online, which means you'll be submitting video and audio presentations to us to look at. And you can submit those through Canvas, but you also need to post those on our Discord server. But more about that in a second. Let me talk about my kind of view of the class. My role is to help you get better at presenting. Presenting, nowadays, the best way to get people to hear what you have to say and to try to get people to come to your side or to think the way you do is to use these incredibly inexpensive but incredibly powerful tools like the internet, like digital video or digital audio, to share your views in a way that captures people's attention and interest. And that's what we're going to work on. I don't want you to film yourself speaking at a podium in an empty room or anything stupid like that. I want you to talk to the camera like I'm doing now. And that's what the public speaking is that we're going to be practicing. When you do a podcast, you're speaking to whoever you think the listeners are, if you're just doing audio. Both are important to practice, so we'll mix it up and we'll make you have to do a little bit of both as the term goes on, so you'll get comfortable with both. But all you really need is your phone, and you're good to go. You don't need fancy equipment like I'm using here today. I'm using kind of a nice camera, so but you don't need to do that in order to do well in the course. All you need to do is just use your phone and use the apps and follow the instructions. So we'll meet in person on Monday, but I thought I would make a video today because it's the first day of class. I wanted to say hi to everybody. Hello. And kind of orient you to some of the things you need to pay attention to. First thing you need to do is get yourself an Anchor.fm account and a YouTube account. Or if you don't want to use YouTube, you can use any other video hosting service that you would like to use that is on the internet. The Anchor is really good and easy. You can use your phone to record podcasts. It's very easy. You can use Vimeo. I have a link to that in the syllabus. But set those accounts up and figure out what the address is, the public address is of those accounts, so that you can share your video and audio with everybody else in the class. After you do that, the next thing you're going to need to do is create a Discord account. Once you create your Discord account, you can join Discord, say something in any chat room that you can chat in, and I will add you to the correct class channels, and then post your welcome note. That's the first assignment. Hey everybody, how are you doing? It's me, I'm this, or whatever you feel like you want to say about yourself to introduce yourself to the rest of the class. Then you're good to go. Then it's time to start thinking about making speeches, and I'll post videos pretty regularly to talk about different strategies of how to put speeches together. And also the textbook will help with that too. The link to buy the textbook should be in the syllabus. I'm going to add it, I think, today. I finally got it. You can get it at the bookstore as well. And the textbook's a very handy guide to helping you make pretty good speeches. So take a look at that. And we'll have quizzes once in a while in the reading too. The other books you'll need is Aristotle's Rhetoric and Gorgias by Plato, which is translated by Joe Sachs. I have that book listed in the syllabus as well. So get those. We'll have a good time with those as the term goes on. So when you make a speech, you'll record it, you'll edit it, you'll do whatever it is you want to do with it on Anchor or on YouTube. Then you'll post the link on Discord and on Canvas. And then you'll need to go and watch 3 of your colleagues speak or listen to 3 of their podcasts and tell them what you think. Post a little comment in the chat. And it'll take us some time to get used to that. Maybe the first one will be a little bit wonky, but we'll get used to it as we go. And eventually it'll become very smooth. And this class won't be very stressful at all. You might be a little stressed about giving presentations, but I'm here to help you get better. I'm not here to judge and say you did things wrong. I'm here to say, well, could do it better. So take that attitude, and the class doesn't become so stressful. Or hopefully it won't be so stressful. In the syllabus, it shows you how to post these things. Don't just copy the web address of your video or your audio presentation on Anchor, because then we won't be able to see it, because what that'll be is something that's for you because you're logged in. So don't put that on there. Let's see, what else? The due dates are in there. And since we meet once a week, we can always talk about stuff. But I'll be making a lot of lecture videos and things like that because I want you to do well. There's lots of resources in here, lots of things to look at and see. And at the very bottom of the syllabus is the generic rubric that I use for all the assignments. Now, some speeches might have a different rubric. I'll let you know when that happens. And we're also going to have some quizzes, and I'll post the quizzes when it's time to take a quiz, and I'll give you a couple of days to get it turned in. But I just want to make sure you're doing the readings. That's the function of the quizzes. So, otherwise, I'm very happy to have you. Happy to help at any time. We can video chat on Discord. We can video chat in WebEx. We can email. You can text me. I've given you every social media account I have. There's no excuse for you not reaching out to me if you get into trouble. So you'll never be a bother. I'll never be upset or complain if you reach out to me. I'm here to help. So reach out the moment you find yourself struggling, and I will help you find success. The people who don't do well in this class are people who don't reach out until the bitter end, or don't reach out at all, and then they don't do very well. So what you need to do is make sure to reach out to me. I will be very nice, and we'll work it out. We'll figure something out. I'll try to help you do well. So please fire off your questions. Let me know what they are, and I will see you in class shortly, probably Monday. Yeah. All right. See you then.